Oh, Lutran. Is it Lutran?
Sorry?
Your name?
My name is Ling.
Ling. Oh, nice to
Yeah.
meet you. My name is Lorraine.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
I'm from Canada. And where are you from?
I'm from Vietnam.
Oh, good. And what do you do in Vietnam, Ling?
Right now I'm still studying in the middle school. Right now I'm 13 years old. I'm still a student.
Okay. And what do you like the best about studying? You have something you really like?
I think that studying make me more smart. Makes me more smart. This make me know more about the other thing that I want to study. When I think that I like to study a lot when I like it. I don't know how to.
What's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is English. And
good.
Thank you.
Good.
And I think that because I hate this the most because I'm not good at this is math.
I don't like math either, and I never did.
I can't work with the numbers, so.
No, me neither. Good. You're not the only one in the world. Me too.
Yeah. When I study math, the number just run around my mind and I confused.
So you like to study history?
For me, when I'm in the primary school, I hate history the most.
Really?
But when I study in middle school and secondary school right now, I think that I like history because it makes me understand more about the before and
after. Makes me. You've got to use that correctly.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I make, you make, it makes me. It makes. Right?
Ah, yes.
The verbs don't change the rules.
Yes.
So I make, but it makes. Yeah. I make, you make, you make, they make. Remember the verbs and how they work.
Yes.
I go, you go, he goes, she goes, it goes, we go.
Yeah.
One thing about the English verbs, they never change. That is always the way it is, for sure. Okay?
Yeah.
Absolutely true. Okay.
Yeah.
So history is I like history.
Yeah, me too, right now. I like history.
And it's not that difficult because, you learn the time period. So if you're studying Roman history, it's Roman history. Now, Roman history is very long, but you don't study like 1,000 years of Roman history. Just study part and the names and the government and how it was organized. And it was a very important thing in the West. I don't know anything about Vietnamese history.
About Vietnamese history, we learned history. We learn about the king and the queen in the 1,000 years ago. And,
really?
We start learning English. We start learning history for. When I'm start learning history when I'm go to the 3rd grade. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the 3rd grade, we just learn some simple simple memories like the name of the king, the name of the queen. But when we're studying in the secondary school, we have to remember how the war it
Yes.
yeah, how they fight, how they
Fought, past tense.
yeah, how they work and many things.
Oh,
So
I lost your sound. Your sound. I can't hear you.
really, right now?
Oh, now I can.
Yeah. So my computer sometimes it has some problems with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I found like Canada is very young. It's only 152 years old. So my Canadian history studies were simple, right? When I went to school, it was only how old was Canada when I went to school? 100 years. Yeah. So the history of Canada was the English and the French. They discovered this land, and they took it away from the native people, and they moved everybody on it. But we have two nations, French and English, in Canada.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah.
And two languages in Canada, French and English. Let's see. But Canada was founded because of the trade in fur, animal fur.
Wow.
Yes, that's why. And the riches it had. A very rich country with animal fur, gold, silver. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
And then in order to support this kind of trade, they needed a settlement, houses, and so then it began. People came, and in French Canada, the Catholic Church was the main factor in the development of French Canada, and there was fur trade. And then in English Canada, the British were doing the same thing, and then we began to explore. Canada is a very big country.
Yes.
So the province that I was born in is one of the younger provinces, and it's on the west coast, on the Pacific coast. Beautiful place, actually. Anyway, 152 years later, we still have the same history, and not much has happened to make it difficult to study, right?
Yeah.
But of course, you begin to study the government and the politics. But we haven't had war in our country like you have in Vietnam.
Yes.
You had major war, because I remember from my youth protesting against the war in Vietnam. I remember.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to be taking history, you're going to be studying English. What else do you get to study in your new school?
You mean is what subjects I learn in school or something?
Yeah, you're going to have history and English for sure.
Yeah, math,
Yeah.
literature, biology, physical. What else? Like art, music. Right now we still have music, but about art and music is just like we just sing some songs. Students are usually talk and play in the lesson. We almost don't learn anything. When
No, you should be learning how to paint and draw.
yeah, when it's the teachers, they don't they doesn't teach students that
They don't.
much. They
They
don't.
don't.
Yeah, they don't they are don't they don't like take attention to the students or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
lazy.
Yeah, I think that they are lazy.
They should be teaching you how to draw.
Yeah.
They should be doing fun projects. They should be doing some theater and acting and having a good time. You can have a good time in art, but you have to learn something.
Yes. My sorry. My teacher, he is like a good artist. Oh, good.
Artist, yeah.
Yeah, he is a good artist. But he usually play with his phones when he teaches us. So it's make me a little bit not.
No, not interesting. You see, he might be a good artist, but he's not a good teacher.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the trick.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
you can be good at something, but if you can't teach it, you're not that good.
Yes.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Well, that's sad. I'm sad to hear that because I think art, drawing, photography, theater, singing, dancing, performing, creating something is very good for young people.
Yes. And about what is physics? I'm a little bit confused about this.
Oh, physical education is like a fitness class.
Yeah.
Sports.
Yeah, physical.
Yeah.
About when I learn physical, I'll like. Can you read for me this?
Basketball, volleyball. Oh, infrastructure.
So did that write down what I'm saying?
I don't know what kind of infrastructure of what.
Like we don't have the large yard or something. We don't have.
Are you talking about sports in school?
Yes, yeah, sports. So we don't have the place to.
Oh, you're right. You don't have the infrastructure to support sports in your school, like basketball, volleyball, grass hockey, football, anything.
Yes.
Oh, so, that's too bad.
Yeah, we just have like a pitch.
Yes.
Yes, we just have a pitch to play around. We don't have like a gym. Yeah, we don't have that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So almost we just learn how to run. We didn't learn much about how to do the exercise. The teachers just tell us that run, you run around the pitch and that's it. All the lessons.
They should teach you yoga.
We don't have yoga. Teachers are not teaching us yoga or something or sports. Even the swim. I like in my school. It don't have a swimming pool, so we can't. But my teacher, physical teacher, she's like she know how to swim and she teach us because she have a swimming pool in her house. So
good.
Yeah. So yeah, I love it. I love it very much because it depends on the which school and because in Vietnam they don't put many about that. Some private school they have, but
public.
Yeah. So, but in my school it don't have anything; just have a pitch. So.
Oh, we're going to be studying physics.
Yeah.
Yeah, physics is interesting. You study gravity, for sure. Gravity is the first principle of physics, I think. Well, that's interesting. Good for you.
Yeah,
you'll do well.
I like physics too. Because my teacher, she is like, I read in the book that I understand it, but when she teaches, I can't understand anymore because she tried to explain to us, but it's not works. It don't work. So when some Can you understand my?
Yes, Ling, listen to me. You can go on Google.
Yes.
I'm telling you, go on Google and look up laws of something like this. Just type something like this in to your search bar. Because what they have online, because I typed this in, I look it up for myself. And they have really, 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 really good stuff on physics on Google.
Yeah, okay. I will search.
Or on YouTube. You know, like funny characters but it makes it fun to learn, and they explain it very well.
This is a book or something?
No, it's like a short movie, short film.
So
when you look it up, you get a whole list, and then just go through the list till you find something that you like.
Okay.
Right.
Right now, I find a videos called. Okay, I will. Newton's theory or something.
Yeah, that's right. Newton, founder of physics.
I find it laws of motion.
Yes.
So it's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Three
Okay.
laws.
Yeah. Thank you. I will watch this. After this.
I just think that I understand what you mean. It's not that some people have a difficult time communicating information.
Yeah.
Physics is not easy to communicate for some people.
Yes.
And I'll tell you a very short story. I'm a writer and I'm writing a book. And I needed to find out about physics. And I taught English in Moscow in Russia. And I had 3 physicists come to my flat for English lessons. And I had to learn about physics. So I went online and looked it up.
Yes.
And I found all these things that helped me. I didn't know anything about physics. And they really helped me. I understood. I don't know I know E equals MC squared. That's about all I remember. But what I'm telling you is that for the knowledge of physics, string theory, interdimensional ideas, it's all online.
Yes, it's online.
And your English is very good, so you would be able to read it and understand.
Yeah, thank you. I will try. Right now, try to read the English book, but I think that my vocabulary is not enough. So I have to transcription. I just have to translate a lot. So if like me, I'm a person that I don't work that hard, so I'm easy to be boring.
ESL reading. I give you intermediate. Type that into your search bar.
Wow.
ESL reading. I can only, it should be capital letters, but I broke my arm, so I can only type with one hand, okay?
Yes.
But there's reading on that's made for you. That's not so difficult, but teaches you grammar and teaches you words.
Yes. The word ESL is kind of similar for me because I usually like listen to audio of this. So it's
good to read, Lynn. Good to read.
Yeah. Okay. So
and, ESL reading practice, intermediate level, whatever.
Yeah.
But these things you can look up yourself. Okay.
Thank you.
And the physics too. So you do just fine, no problem at all. Because and you should have a notebook called a vocabulary book. And new words you should put in that book. and then write one sentence so you know the new word. It's the only way to build your vocabulary. I did this when I was young, and I'm a native speaker.
Yeah.
Okay, you can do these things.
Thank
Okay,
you.
our time is right now. Send me
Yeah.
my
Thank you. Bye.
schedule.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.